Now, we will discuss about hormones other than sex hormones. Children, as we have discussed, two sex hormones, that is testosterone and estrogen. These are the two sex hormones which we have already discussed. Testosterone hormone is secreted by endocrine gland called testis. Testosterone is secreted by testis and estrogen is secreted by what? Ovary. Whereas estrogen hormone is secreted by endocrine gland which is called ovary. There are many hormones other than sex hormone. Some of the important hormones other than these two sex hormone, that is estrogen, testosterone and estrogen, other than these two. These are what? These are the sex hormones. Other than these two sex hormones, other hormones are there. They are growth hormones, thyroxine, insulin and adrenaline. Growth hormone is secreted by pituitary gland. Thyroxine is secreted by thyroid gland. Insulin secreted by pancreas, whereas adrenaline is secreted by adrenal glands. So now children, I am going to tell you about the first gland which is called the pituitary gland. Pituitary is an endocrine gland. Pituitary gland is attached to the base of the brain and pituitary gland secretes a number of hormones. One of the hormone which is secreted by pituitary gland is the growth hormone. Pituitary gland. And this pituitary gland secretes hormones and which is called what? Growth hormone. Growth hormones. Now, the growth hormone controls the growth of, and where it is situated? It is situated or it is attached to the base of the brain. Where it is attached? Base of the brain. Clear children? Now, the growth hormone controls the growth of the human body like the growth of bones and muscles. Bones and muscles, the growth of there is controlled by a hormone which is called growth hormone which is secreted by the pituitary gland. Proper amount of growth hormone is necessary for the normal growth of the body. If we talk about, if the person is having the normal growth, it means the pituitary is secreting what? The proper amount of growth hormone. A person having the deficiency of growth hormone in childhood remains very short and becomes a dwarf. What I am telling you children, a person having the deficiency of this growth hormone in their childhood. So what would happen? The person remains very short and becomes a dwarf. On the other hand, a person having too much amount of growth hormone becomes very tall or giant. Pituitary gland is one of the most important endocrine gland in the body. Pituitary gland is known as the master gland of the body. This pituitary gland is called what? Master gland. Master gland in the body. Why? Because many of the hormones which it secretes control the functioning of other endocrine glands in the body. Means other endocrine glands like the thyroid, pancreas, etc. Their functioning is controlled by the hormone which is secreted by the Pituitary gland. That's why it is called the master gland. So why it is called the master gland? It is called master gland because it secretes number of what hormones, and those hormones control the working of other endocrine glands. For example, pituitary gland secretes hormone that make other endocrine glands such as testes, ovaries, thyroid, adrenal to secrete their. Pituitary gland secretes hormones that make other endocrine glands such as testes, ovaries, thyroid gland, adrenal gland to secrete their own hormones. In other words, we can say testes, ovaries, thyroid secrete their hormones when they receive orders from the pituitary gland through its hormones.